Sometimes I feel like a motherless child. Sometimes I feel like a motherless child. Sometimes I feel like a motherless child. A long way from the place we used to call home. I hear lost souls screaming, we have no household from being far removed. We're still watching roots, but not looking into our roots. To see mother's wounds still bleeding, I'm hearing lost souls screaming. Therefore fed us a false Christ and a false gospel. I thank you for afterlife, but I got this yearning in my heart for my Eden. See, my Eden, spies were sent. Many despised my descent. Stole brothers and sisters. I still see the glares from twisted religious supremacist eyes entering my home without my consent. And Black history would be celebrated every year for its interruption. Though Black pride never died, their eviction notice would prophesy as our obituary. See, these were astronomers, mathematicians, doctors, mothers, fathers, craftsmen, those who mastered a trade and not one slave was taken. But in those dark days, many a slave was made. And now they're a long way from home. Funny. Many use that word so far from what it implies. No wonder you still feel like you're a motherless child, broken identity. Names even start to lose meaning. You're not who you pretend to be. Don't be deceived, for if you look into your legacy, you'll find who it is that abides in your DNA and find that laced with royalty, because I used to call you the king. But your actions say you're the slave. I used to call you queen. But your application says you're the maid. Are you still nagging your taskmasters just for minutes of fame? Performing absurd tasks just for the increase in your wage? What happened to the children? Have they truly found independence because they no longer claim mother-like dependence? Is it inherent when they say that we have no true inheritance? So what if we are indeed descendants? So what we do? We carve and distort our own flesh to match our oppressors so we can despise our own parents? Is the past so bad that we find the need to mar our present appearance? Saying technology must be blind. But a DNA test can make the case real transparent. That if we just look into the blood, we'll find mom heart's beat. That means she's still alive, and that's indeed apparent that you're not a motherless child. The children can claim a home. But you have to reject the mind of the victim. Trading your pain for hope, you're not a motherless child. The children can claim a home. Reject the mind of the slave and trade it in chains for ropes. You're not a motherless child. The children can claim a home. Reject the mind of the victim. Trading your pain for hope, you're not a motherless child. The children can claim a home. Reject the mind of the slave and trade it in chains for ropes.